Hi guys, once again it is time for a monthly pickup video. I am standing in my favourite corner of the Mat Cave. Actually, all the corners are pretty cool to be fair. I mean, look at that. Got Bucky O'Hare, some figures and the glass display cabinets, and all my video games and pops on the top row. Anyway, you've already seen that. But what I wanted to show you today, guys, is this. Okay, not that, but down here. So, pickups video. My first pickup is on the wall. So, what's that mark by there? Is it a mark on camera? What's that? Be able to look at that. Anyway, let's move this lovely tripod out of the way. Right, so my first pickup is Pixel Art Knuckles. And of course, I've placed him next to Sonic on the wall. So my plan here is to carry on with this pixel bead art going from the top of the radiator to the left along here. So the order might change. I might do like NES, Nintendo, Sega Mega Drive, so forth. So I'm going to have some Commodore 64 down there. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah. Anyway, so that is Knuckles. Also picked up this trusty tripod stand from eBay. Oh look, some Superhead comics in there. A Transformers comic. Dun dun dun. Let's say eBay, I mean Amazon. So I'm using this to record videos for my new series Replay My Childhood on the arcade cabinet. I'm trying to find ways though to... You see the screen, you can see the reflection of everything. So I might try a different angle and see if I can sort that out. Anyway, so my cousins came down to stay with me in August. I've had a very good month. I had my cousins stay over, I had my friends stay over. And we did Comic-Con, where I met none other... I look at light in the way now. Then... Does that work? There you go, it's a bit better. Met none other than Biddy, the Blue Power Ranger, David Yost. Who wants to like... There you go, here he is. That's Metropolis, with a cool t-shirt on. And Amy Jo Johnson, who does not seem to age. How is she doing this? So, there you go. Both were very nice. Really enjoyed meeting them. Yeah. And this is now my Power Rangers section of the Mat Cave. So I met Bulk and Skull back in, oh gosh, 2019 I think it was, just before COVID hit. So that was cool. Very, very nice people again. And of course, so this is the signed picture I had of Biddy, of David, and the one of Amy. Yeah, both very nice people. Her partner, or husband, is Matthew with 2 T's, so they both like the fact that I spell my name with 1 T, so that was pretty awesome. And then we've got a Power Rangers Turbo on down there, signed by Blake Foster, who played Justin in that series. Okay guys, so that is my pickup so far. I'm now going to set the camera up elsewhere so I can show you everything else. Okay, I am back now for the second part of the video. So I've got all my pickups around me. It has been a good month. I've got a lot more pickups than I did the last month and the month before that. So sticking with the theme of Comic-Con then, and my cousins, and especially Power Rangers. So when my cousins came to stay, they bought me these miniature Power Rangers figures. So we've got Tommy, the green Power Ranger there. And these two, we've got Zach, the Black Power Ranger, and Kimberly, Pink Power Ranger. So these ones I never had as a kid, but I had a friend who had a couple of these, and their heads change. So you just pull down their belt. Don't pull down their belt, that's a bit weird. And then suddenly, there you go. Their heads change, unmorphed. Let's try this one. And there you go, Kimberly too. Don't know if it's like focusing properly. Okay, so that was awesome. Any Power Rangers in the wild I will happily accept. What can I show you guys next? I've got everything everywhere basically. Okay, so at Comic-Con then, I don't rip it. Picked up these two things. Giant Pokemon cards. Now, how cool is that? Shinies. That is awesome. So we got Blastoise. I was going to say Wartortle or something then. So you go, just a giant replica of the small Pokemon cards. Just to love Pokemon cards as a kid. Where are mine? I haven't got them here. Right, we'll sort that out. We will find those cards. I had this one. I remember opening, I think I bought a packet after school once. I think I got my granddad to stop off at our local newsagent, and I asked him, you know, can you please stop someone to buy a pack of Pokemon cards? He did, and this one is in there. Great find. Great find. And I also had this one as well, Charizard. And the shiny looks awesome. So yeah, that was one like all the kids are after in school, saying it might be worth something. I think certain editions are of it. I still got that somewhere. I have to dig out and have a look. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with these yet. I might frame them and put them somewhere in here. As you can see, the wall behind me is getting full, but I'm only keeping that for like science stuff anyway. It's quite full, isn't it? Okay then. Did I buy anything else at that Comic-Con? No. But my cousins bought me a present while they were there to say thank you for letting them stay. And they bought me. So when I went for my photo opportunity with David and Amy, they bought me this. A Muppets picture. There you go. It's got my favourite one, Beaker, there next to my finger. So that'll be going up somewhere in the house. I might even have that downstairs yet, I don't know. But as soon as everything's decorated, that will definitely be going up. So guys, if you're watching this, thank you again. And it was a great month, so thank you for joining me. And to stick with that theme, I also won this on eBay, put an offer in. It was quite a low offer, it was quite cheap, but it's a Muppets annual. I was like, I love the Muppets, I love Muppet Christmas Carol, I love Muppet Treasure Island, and I haven't got a Muppets annual. What is going on there? Hope this camera's light enough, by the way. Daylight is going, but I put the light on and it was like this glare right down the middle of the screen, just cutting me in half. So we don't want to be that. We don't want me to cut. We don't want me cut in half, do we? Do we? Yeah, so that's just full of like. There you go. That's the boomerang fish guy. My boomerang fish. So that's another one for the annual collection. So when the cousins were here, we had a few day trips out. One of them was to Brecon Mountain Railway. Now, 2 years ago, we went on holiday to North Wales and we did a steam railway there, where I picked up some Ivor the Engine books. Ivor the Engine being a Welsh creation and something I used to watch as a kid. I need to get that on DVD. I might look at Amazon now as soon as I've finished recording this. So I picked up 4 of the books. There were 6 in total, but the other 2 weren't available. So when we went to Brecon, they had the 2 I needed. So the first one up, Ivor the Engine, The Foxes. There you go. Hope that's okay. Hope you can see these things. Nicely animated there. Animated. And the other one was Ivor the Engine, The Elephant. I remember this one. I remember this episode. I'm sure I do. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely had that. That was classic. Yeah, so that's not all I picked up of Ivor the Engine though. Also got a little magnet. Here you go. Ivor the Engine. And here we go. Ivor the Engine mug. This has already been in use. Awesome. What's his name? Di Jones or something like that? Di Oil. So that is pretty much my Ivor the Engine collection complete. I do have a snow globe up there of Ivor the Engine, which I showed you guys a couple of years back. No, I didn't. I showed you last year because I bought it last year. I'm not going to stand up and get it because there's too many things in the way. Alright, this is something cool. So, another day trip out was to the Royal Mint Experience, where they print all the money. I didn't realise the place where they print all the money in the UK was like only half an hour down the road from me. And they do special coins there, limited edition coins. And I picked up some Star Wars ones. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? So there we go. Don't know how well you can see that, but that is Luke and Leia on a 50 pence piece. I'll move it about a bit just in case it's there. Better quality elsewhere. Jedi royalty. Personified by the dueling forces of the Jedis and the Sith, the Star Wars universe has long been a battleground for good and evil. Yeah. So it's 50 pence. Who knows, that might be worth something in the future. 50p probably. And the other one I bought then, because these were like a tad pricey, so I didn't want to buy too many. But we've got Chewbacca and Han Solo. How awesome is that? Very cool. Yeah. So I'm keeping these in the wrapping and the cases for now. But yeah, happy to have those. There were several different ones to pick up, and I was like, do I get a Darth Vader one? Do I go for this one? Do I get the Death Star? Do I get Millennium Falcon? And I thought, let's just pick the characters. So got those guys. What to show you next? Everything is everywhere. Excuse me. Right, so went to Tregore Mills then, and I picked up a turtle van. Not quite the one you remember, but I thought that was pretty cool for the price it was at. It says turtles on the front. It hasn't got all the stickers and all the hoo-ha. But you know, the doors open and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. It says the guy who can open the doors. There you go. Back doors open. Is that open? There you go. That opens up. And you got the gun on the inside and on the outside. So I thought that was pretty cool. And of course, doors open as well at the front. And it came with a little Donatello. So that's just a nice display piece there, so I can put that anywhere I want. And for now, we're going to put it all over the place by the looks of things. We'll put it on the floor. That's what we're going to put it, otherwise I'm going to get myself in a mess. So a bit of a Turtles pickup. Right, my only video game pickup of the month, which is a lie actually, because I bought Tombi or Tomba on PlayStation 5, but it was, well, PlayStation 1, but it's now been released on like modern consoles. So I enjoyed playing that. It's definitely quite a unique game. I did need a walkthrough to help me with some parts of that game, because it's all over the place. There's so many different puzzles and things and areas to go back and discover new things. I was like, what? I really enjoyed it though. And that was a game that's another one I picked up there. I just saw something on the side. That was a game I always wanted to buy on PlayStation 1, but I only ever had it on a demo disc. And really enjoyed it. I said, oh, this is crazy. I love these graphics and the gameplay. And then it's one of those games, you know, like you really want to buy something, but then you just kind of don't. And like I saw it in the shop a few times, I thought, I'll buy this one first instead. And I just never got around to it. But finally finished it, finally completed it, and it was alright. It's good. Strange experience, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. So this is the pickup then I just got off the shelf. The Princess Bride on Blu-ray. Everyone was like quoting this to me. What's the quote? You know, my name is, oh my gosh, Inigo Montoya. Is that it? Is that what it is? Man, my head is gone. You killed my father, prepare to die. My cousins quoted it, people in work quoted it, so I was like, what is going on here? So I picked it up and watched that the other night. Quite enjoyed it. It's been ages since I've seen that film. So going back then to video game pickups, me and my cousins popped into a charity shop and I found this, still sealed, Doom 3 on PS3. PS3, what is going on here? On the PC. For £3. So I don't think it's worth a lot of money, but I thought seeing that in a charity shop and sealed and in quite good condition, I thought I'd pick that up and never I can make some money on that or something in the future, or maybe I'll just open it and play it one day. But I thought, yeah, I wasn't going to leave that there. Okay then, right, before we get on to the last few pickups, last month I was reading through that Goosebumps art book I picked up, and yeah, of course, it brought back a lot of memories. I've got a lot of nostalgia for Goosebumps back all of a sudden. Will I bring back Gimme Goosebumps? Who knows? But I've decided to collect the entire original 62 book run of the original Goosebumps series. And now R.L. Stine since then has written a lot of Goosebumps books. He's done well, there was Series 2000 after the original run. There was Goosebumps Horrorland. They more recently. Goosebumps Slappy's World, I think it's called. I'm not interested in those ones, even though anything with Slappy definitely interests me. But I have started picking up some of the books I never had as a kid and I can add to my collection. And all pretty good nick, to be honest, for their age. The first one is book number 12, Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. Now, I never picked this book up, and I think the reason was, I think that guy used to freak me out on the cover. And as a kid, I was always interested in the books that featured some kind of monster or something like that. Anything with a monster on a Goosebumps kind of cover, I would pick it up, I'd buy it. And pianos, I just didn't sound very interesting to me at the time. Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to get that. But I'm happy to have that one in the collection. It's not even one of my favourite episodes either. I'm a bit like, the episode kind of freaks me out. I think it's because of the actor and like how he say he likes the boy's hands. I love your hands and kind of thing. It's a bit freaky. Ugh. Anyway, the next one I picked up as well was book number 13. Be Careful What You Wish For. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that one is about. I can't quite remember. Again, good condition. The good thing about these books as well, collecting them, is they're quite cheap on eBay and easy to find. So it comes in handy. It comes in handy? Yeah. The next one up then was book number 15, You Can't Scare Me. Is that the thing with the monsters? Yeah, the mud monsters, that was it. Is that what the episode was called on TV? I thought it was called something else. I know that episode. And then the one I picked up recently this past week, book number 21, Return of the Mummy. I always got confused as a kid because there was The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb and then Return of the Mummy, and I couldn't remember which one I had. So yeah, I got that one. I only need 10 now to complete the set, and I'll probably get the Give Yourself Goosebumps books as well. Because, yeah, I had about 2 or 3 of them, and they were alongside the original run, so I thought I may as well complete that set as well. Now then, bit of a twist here. Dun dun dun. When I bought no I didn't. When I bought Return of the Mummy, it came with an unopened packet of Goosebumps cards, which I have been collecting, and they're right by here. Right, I'm not going to get all these out because there's quite a few. But now we're going to do a live opening and see what we've got. I'm not sure. Here we go. I say live opening. I can't even open this side of things. Here with. Talk amongst yourselves from there. There we go. I got it. Got it. Yeah, they are the same ones. So, will I have any new ones? Let's have a look then. I'm not. Oh, I think I've definitely got that one. It's the first one I've seen the pal. State of the Basement, Plant Dad. I've got one of those, but I can't remember if it's that one. Free as a Bird. That's the one I've got down there. That's the top one of my pal down there. Well, we've got a Slappy one. It's Alive. I think I might have that one as well. I'm not sure. Ooh, got a cool one for you. Curious Camera. So that's from Say Cheese and Die. This is awesome. Here we go. We have got a sticker shiny. Collect all 6 foil stickers. And which one do you think we've got? Slappy. That is awesome. Very, very cool, that. I don't think I've got this one. I've got a double in here. Double Dads. I got a double in here, and then it says Double Dads on the back. This is not the double. Again, that's another for the State of the Basement series. So I've got this one again. What's the point of that? I did say to Dan from a Colossal Vids, I'm getting doubles, you can have them. So Dan, is another one for you. And then we've got another Say Cheese and Die one. Evil Unleashed. That's the ending where, spoiled it. The villain gets a photo taken of himself and he dies. Sorry if you're going to watch that. But I mean, it was many, 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 many years ago. Yeah, so some new ones in there. That was pretty cool, and that foil sticker. Anyway, guys, the pickups aren't over yet. That was the live unboxing. So we're going to leave those till last. Move these over here a bit. So then, after my cousins went home, a week later, I had my friends come and see me, who I met through YouTube. You might know them, Gashead Steve, Interghost, Shock 16, and Colossal Vids. They came to stay for the weekend, had a great time. We went to Cardiff on Saturday, and as ever, I always end up buying something when I'm with those guys, especially Interghost. He just tries to get me to buy everything, especially Funko Pops. So I did buy 2 Funko Pops, but when I saw these, I couldn't say no, because I never expected to see Street Sharks. I used to watch this cartoon. I think this guy's called Streaks. Yeah, he's a guy who wears rollerblades. So that was pretty cool. So I had to pick it up. I just love the design and colours on him. Very cool. I've got the action figure somewhere. Where's that gone? Other things around here. And the other one I picked up then was dun 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 Pennywise, but the classic first version, played by Tim Curry. I was like, yeah, I've got modern Pennywise up there, but I definitely had to have that one. It is one of my favourite films and stories of all time, so that was cool to have. Bought those in Forbidden Planet, but I also bought a Crash Bandicoot and the mask. What's the mask called? Aku Aku, that's it. I always want to say Ooga Booga or something. There you go. So he'll be on display on the shelves somewhere before long. Right then, so last 2 pickups. Another Welsh creation. I've got a Super Ted Annual. First time I've seen this one on eBay. So that is pretty cool. Pretty good condition as well. Yeah. Just packed full of stories and everything again. So that's to go with my Super Ted collection. I am trying to get all the comics for that as well. And then my final pickup is also one of Super Ted, and you would have seen it on the thumbnail. It is actually a Super Ted Bear. How cool is that? So this is from 1990 and in awesome condition for way back then. Yeah, very little scuff marks, things like that, quite clean. So it was well looked after. Why did I buy a Super Ted Bear? Well, it's Super Ted in it. So he'll just be like lying around here somewhere on display. Like I said, this Matt Cave is basically everything I love. So like all my childhood games up to modern stuff, people I've met, wanted to meet. Arcade cabinet, Turtles. Come on. So yeah, there you go, Super Ted. He's got his design on his cape on the back, look. He's got his rocket boots. Bit better than the Bucky O'Hare one I've got, but there is another version of the Bucky one, so maybe I'll pick up that one day. Anyway, guys, that is not the end. I just realised I've forgotten something. Sorry, Super Ted, you are not the end. I think Shocks found this in a shop for me. So we went into Oxfam when we were in Cardiff on Mary Street, and this is something you never see in the wild, so clearly I had to pick it up when I saw it, even if I may have it. Bucky O'Hare comic. You just don't see those in the wild. However, this one is the American version, but I don't have the American version. I might have one issue of it. It might be this one, but I thought that's great condition. Saw that. Says $8.99 there, but when I came to pay for it, it was £2. So I was like, ka-ching. So there you go. Not bad at all, guys. Right, so sorry if this video's gone a bit. Those are my pickups. There's loads of them, isn't it? I will have some video game pickups next month because I've pre-ordered something I'm really looking forward to. We'll find out later on. Probably look to buy some more Goosebumps books as well this month now because they are quite cheap. Anyway, let me know what you thought about that in the comments below, and hope you're all doing well there, and I shall catch you in the next one. Boom, see you soon.